Welcome to today's deep dive into the philosophy that shapes our moral compass, the concept of integrity. But not just any integrity. We're going to look at it through the lens of one of the most influential philosophers in history, Immanuel Kant. Most people misunderstand the significance of Kant's one rule, but by the end of this video, you'll understand why it's absolutely crucial to living a life of true integrity. Let's dive into it. Immanuel Kant was a German philosopher from the 18th century, known for his contributions to ethics, metaphysics, and epistemology. But one of the most powerful ideas he introduced is what's called the categorical imperative. Sounds fancy, right? But here's the thing, it's actually one rule that, if understood correctly, can radically change the way we think about our moral decisions and how we approach life with integrity. So, what exactly is the categorical imperative? In simple terms, it's Kant's rule for how to live ethically. He believed that to act morally, one must only act in a way that could be universally applied. Let me break that down. Imagine if everyone on Earth made the same decision you're about to make. Would the world be better, or worse, for it? That's the core of Kant's categorical imperative. It's a test for your actions. Before you do anything, ask yourself, can I will that my action should become a universal law? In other words, if I made this choice, would it make sense for everyone else to do the same? Now, let's talk about how this connects to integrity. Integrity, at its core, is about consistency between what you believe and how you act. It's about making decisions that align with your values, even when no one is watching. Kant's categorical imperative forces us to be true to our principles. It challenges us to ask, would I be comfortable if everyone acted like I'm about to? When you act with integrity, you're applying Kant's rule. You're considering the impact of your actions. And asking whether you're making a choice that could hold up universally, no matter who you are or where you come from. Here's the problem, most people misunderstand Kant's rule. It's easy to misinterpret it as a rigid or even cold philosophy, focused only on rules and universal laws, without considering the nuances of individual circumstances. In reality, Kant didn't want us to act mechanically or without thought. Instead, he wanted us to think about the broader implications of our actions, and whether those actions were rooted in respect for others and their dignity. And here's where the misunderstanding often happens. Many see it as a rulebook for behavior, but it's really a tool for reflection and personal growth. It's about seeing the interconnectedness of all humanity. Let's put this to the test with a few examples. Imagine you're at work, and you're given a chance to take credit for someone else's idea. It would make your boss happy, and you might get a promotion. What would Kant's categorical imperative say about this? Before you make that decision, ask yourself, what if everyone did this? If everyone took credit for the work of others, then trust and collaboration would break down. The workplace would be full of dishonesty and resentment. It's clear that the right action is to stay true to the team's collective effort. The categorical imperative tells us that a world where everyone took credit for others' work is a world that would fall apart. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Kant's rule is easy to understand but harder to apply consistently. It requires us to think beyond just ourselves and consider the greater good. And let's be honest, it's challenging to always act with universal morality in mind, especially when we're in a personal crisis or facing temptations. It's easy to justify small compromises or think that just this once doesn't matter. But remember, integrity is about consistency. The power of Kant's rule lies in its ability to make us reflect on our moral choices and how even the smallest act can have a ripple effect. By considering the consequences of our actions on the wider world, we align ourselves with a higher standard of ethics. So, why is integrity such a superpower? Because when you live by Kant's one rule, when you live with a sense of integrity, you become a force for positive change. You start to influence not just your own life but the lives of those around you. Your actions have purpose. You set an example, and the integrity you show can inspire others to follow suit. And when others see you living by these principles, it creates a culture of trust, respect, and cooperation. You become a beacon of integrity, and that's a rare and powerful thing. Here's the challenge: start applying Kant's categorical imperative in your life. Ask yourself, what if everyone did what I'm about to do? Will your actions build a better world? Will they reflect the values you want to see in others? Start small. The power of integrity isn't about perfection, it's about striving for moral consistency, making choices that lift others up and that you can stand by proudly. Thanks for joining me on this philosophical journey. Remember, integrity isn't just a principle, it's a lifestyle. Stay true to your values, and the world will thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think Kant's philosophy could change the world today? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep striving for integrity, and take care.